Yeah, I'd love to send something home to my mom if possible, and my old lady up there, Emma, over in France.
All right. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling awesome, dude.
You want to tell folks what you're about to do?
Well, we're getting ready to journey into the land of this project that came before us a few months ago, Die Jim Crow. It's a very powerful subject, something that I've always really had a hard time reconciling as a racism issue. I realize there's so much human intolerance in our country, in the world in general, but one of the biggest problems we have in America is this intolerance for each other's differences. The black and white is a serious social issue, and I fully empathize with that. It's a time when I grew up in a black and a Puerto Rican neighborhood. And, I've seen a lot of the injustices, a lot of the bad crap that happened to people. The unfairness. But I grew up in a bad neighborhood myself. I'm obviously white, but in many ways I grew up very underprivileged. I was very abused as a child. What this project is about in my heart, as a person with 5 murder convictions. Once upon a time, I was held up by the newspapers as a cold-blooded animal that has no regard for human life. That's if people could read my heart, they would realize how untrue that is today. A juror saved my life in 1987 because she said that she had a gut feeling it might be worth saving. And I'd like if that lady came and see me today, or she says, I made the right choice. So what this project means to me is coming together with the fellows. We got a gentleman on our group of musicians. He's an African-American brother. He's almost 60 years old. He's lived a very hard life. His name's Kevin Woodley. We have Frankie Domenico, who's a young Jewish Italian kid that plays violin. And he's got an alternative lifestyle. There's a lot of segregation issues, a lot of prejudicial issues with him. Myself, I've been in different lifestyles myself. We have 2 Native Americans that are coming in. We know what happened to them 150 years ago. White people came in, stole their country, killed and raped their women and children. That's horrible, but it's past. The generations that are alive today are not the generations that perpetrated those crimes and those heinous acts back centuries ago. And we have a choice. We can either live in the past and define ourselves by it, or we can move forward today and every day here on and create a better world for all of us. I think that's what this project has. At the core of its, what's the word? I think the core philosophy of this project is basically to try to make the world a better place. We're pointing out differences, problems, things that have happened in the past, but there's also solutions. And the fact that we're all coming together as we are, as musicians, as artists, I'd like that to be an example for the world out there, the free world, to come together instead of keep pushing each other apart.
Great. That was beautiful.